We will start at exactly 10 o'clock. Okay, we will just be waiting for the others to come inside the meeting room. You are 23 in my list. Okay, good. You are Mr. Wisam. Miss Wisam, I guess. You are still, let us just wait for the rest. Thank you for coming early. 10 o'clock is our schedule, right? I just did open this so that everyone could come. Huh? Yeah, 10 o'clock. 10 to 12. Yeah, he may come back. Still have 10 minutes. You can still have your karat, your chai, take your breakfast. 9 here. No, 8. Manar, Mansur, Sarah Kamis, Tahani Said, Wisam, hello, Da'a Ahmed, Ayat Abdallah, Muhammad Al-Jaimiyah, hello. Aya Ahmed Hilal Al-Jabri, hello. Hello, Manar, Mansur, Muhammad Al-Riyami. Your voice sounds like Miss Amina's voice. Okay, let's wait for the rest. They are coming. Maybe they are somewhere. They're just having their still breakfast. Or maybe they are still sleeping, huh? Because you're at home, right? Did you brush your teeth already? Or 10. 10 inside the meeting. Still have 2 minutes. Kanina. Can you hear me clearly, class? Anybody? Manar, Mansur, can you hear me clearly? Okay, good. Shukran. inside the room. 14 inside the room. How many girls do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 girls. And the rest are boys. So these girls will be in one group. Okay, class. Class, before we start, I want you to mute your mics. Okay? I want you to mute your microphones. Good. So that you could only hear me and it will not distract me. Okay? As I am giving you the orientation, so that I could not hear your brothers or your sisters talking to you or shouting there inside your house. Are we clear? I will not disable the sounds here or your microphone here. Okay? So just behave and do not touch anything on your screen. Do not touch anything on your screen because it will distract me. Hope everything is clear. So you just listen for me. We will not finish this 2 hours. This is just a simple orientation. So what time is it? So another minute is 7. You are still 15 or 14. So where are those 10? Anyway, this is our first meeting. Next meeting, there will be no excuse. You have to be inside the meeting room on or before 10 o'clock. Are we clear? Then I will close the meeting room already. You cannot come in already. And then that will be, you will be marked absent. So if you will be marked absent, I know that your allowances, okay, depends on your attendance. After the end of my orientation, I will be calling you one by one. I have here the list of the attendance list. So you could just see on top here of your screen the pound. Okay? You just press that one and then I will mark you present. That will be at the end of the orientation, after the end of my lecture. But you could still butt in while I am having discussion here. If you have any question, you just raise your hands, okay? You just click this raise your hand here, the pound here. Okay? And then I will call your name and then you can talk and ask questions. You do not talk in chorus, okay? We are not in the souk. We are not in the market, okay? We are on the online class. Are we clear? Okay. Right? I think somebody is still joining. Hi, Fahad. Is this your kid? Oh, very good. Okay, so silence or mute your mic. I could hear you. I could hear you breathe. I don't want to hear breathing. Okay, thank you. guess we could start now. It's already 10:10. So, Sabah Alkiel, good morning everyone. Hope all of you are in good condition, in good health, as well as your family and loved ones. Okay, so we know these times, these difficulty times of pandemic. That's why we are doing this online classes. So it is really very difficult, especially for the laboratory exercises. It should be hands-on as much as possible. But the schedule of your laboratory will be this coming November. So that will be tentative. It depends on the number of cases. It depends on the number of cases. So for now, we don't have to delay our class, even online for the practical exercises we will be having. Okay, so let me start. Welcome to the University of Technology and Applied Sciences, Al Musana. So before, this is just the College of Technology, Musana. Now we are in a university. We are part of the university already. So you are under the Department of Engineering, Specialization. So all the basics, all the different fields, okay, will be having this workshop. Of course, academic 2020-2021. Your course code is EEPW 1240. Theory is 0 hours because this is purely practical, purely laboratory works. So you are under the Diploma 1, Section 3. So course name is Engineering Workshop Civil. Now class, because you have here 3 workshops, 3 engineering workshops, the mechanical part, the electrical part, and I will be your civil part. So maybe you have met already the mechanical part and the electrical part. So the mechanical part will be consist of 30% of your marks. The electrical part will consist of 35% of your mark. And with me, the civil part will consist 30% of your mark. So for each week, we will be having a 2 hours meeting, either here in the online or in the practical. Of course, the passing mark is 67. So if you would notice, class, in your schedule, the one that is reflecting there is Dr. Sentamaray Kanan, right? So he is the lecturer, but I am the laboratory technician, so you can call me Miss Irene Feniquito or Miss Irene. So I will be with you for the whole semester. Okay? You will not see Mr. Kanan. You will only see every now and then. Okay, so our place is the workshop. If you come here, then you will see the workshop. Now it's good at this moment, at this time, because it is already winter. So if you come on November, winter time is coming, so it will be more comfortable for you to work on your practical exercises. Okay, so my email ad is here. If you have any question, you can ask. You can through email or through this our Microsoft Teams. And okay, there. So let me discuss with you the course goals. To equip the students with practical knowledge of elementary engineering tasks, providing with progressive hands-on structured experience of environment and practices related to engineering. So in the workshop, mechanical, electrical, and civil, these are just the basics. These are just the basics of engineering. Okay? So we will be giving you the foundation of what is happening outside the academy. Outside the academy, maybe the construction job site. Okay? So you have an idea what is going on. What are they doing in the construction, in your field, either in the mechanical, electrical, or in the civil part. So with progressive hands-on, structural experience of environment and practices related to engineering. So as much as possible, actually, this workshop should be hands-on. So inshallah, by November you could come. Inshallah, the cases will be lesser, so we could do it hands-on. It's really difficult to have it only by theory. You have to, you have to do it on skills, practically. So develop the students on the safety and its important protection for the protection of personnel and equipment machinery. Next week, we start with our first practical exercise, which is about operational health and safety. So that is about safety. Before we start any lab exercise for every SEM, we will be giving, or we give seminars or trainings on the safety standards. So I will be giving you that next week, so don't be lost. It is very important, so that when you come here on November, you have already the idea, okay, about safety, and we will not discuss it anymore. So this course should enable the student know how to behave in workshop environment and grasp the principles underlying the work being done. Okay, class, this is very important. Behaving in the workshop. Okay? So you are grown-ups already. I see somebody showing her child, her pretty child here. So maybe most of you or some of you are already married, okay? Have family already. So, so because in the previous, I don't know why are still some playing in the workshop. Maybe they do it. So I hope everyone will behave in the workshop, because in the workshop, there are so many hazards. It may cause some accidents for you, either minor or major accidents, if you don't behave well in the workshop. So, and then there, understand the safety and observe safety measure for protection of personnel and equipment and prevention of accidents. That is why behaving well in the workshop, especially during the laboratory exercises, to prevent any accident. Zero accident as much as possible, either minor. Okay? So I hope in this semester nothing will happen. So you should be having your personal safety clothing equipment and its uses. This personal safety clothing, the school will be giving it to you as soon as you come, and then you have to wear it. Your laboratory gown, and then your laboratory shoes. You are not allowed to do any practical exercises without those personal protective equipments. And of course, now, when you come, of course, we are going to wear our mask. Of course, that will be an additional one. Our mask, or if we have a face shield, okay, because of this pandemic, so there will be an additional personal safety equipments that we have to wear. So hazards and safety requirements for equipment, machinery. So each tools, equipments, or machineries will be discussed to you. We will be giving you procedures how to use it before you are going to handle it, or before you are going to do your laboratory exercise. That is for each laboratory. Okay? We will not just give you this equipment and then you do this one. Okay? We will be giving you some procedures, step-by-step procedures, and how to use those equipments, tools, or any machine. So the fire safety, fire prevention, and firefighting. So on the school or the university is regularly having these fire drills, maybe twice in a semester. Okay, so this is a regular fire drilling. And then, of course, identifying and reporting safety hazards. So again, anything that may happen to you, either minor or a major accident, we have to report it. And of course, hopefully it will be a 0, 0, 0, 0, no reports, either minor. Because whatever happens to you, okay, class, I am the one liable. Okay, I am the one liable whatever that may happen to you. So that's why when you come to your lab exercise and you don't have these personal protective equipments, your laboratory gown, lab shoes, you will be marked absent. So if anything happens to you, I am not liable to you anymore. So accident prevention measures and responsibilities. So that is why it is really very important for you to attend the training seminar next week anyway. That is your first practical exercise, and that is 15 marks. Later I will discuss you the marking. So the first practical exercise will be 15 marks, is about the accident prevention or for the safety measures and responsibilities. Now, during each lab exercise, you will be grouped maybe into 5 each for each group, and each member of the group will be responsible for each other. Okay? You will work as a whole, but you will be submitting your practical exercise individually. Okay? So if you do well in your laboratory exercise, this group, these members, so everyone will get, of course, a high marks. And the highest mark for each practical exercise is 15 marks. So there, effectively use various measuring tools and instruments commonly used in engineering workshops. Either in the mechanical, electrical, or in the civil, of course, we will give you, again, we will teach you how to use those tools and instruments. So a student who satisfactorily complete the course should be able to be acquainted with normal workshop procedures and practices, including bench work and marking. Be familiar with the actual working conditions in the engineering workshop. Actually, so you are first time here. When you come on November, maybe you will be amazed of our workshop, especially the civil engineering workshop. Maybe the girls, maybe you may ask, teacher, what is this? Is this our workshop, teacher? I will work here, teacher. What is this, teacher? Oh no, teacher. Yes, that will be whatever you will see. That will be our engineering workshop for civil. Of course, we have to work with safety to self and the workplace. Contribute positively to safety environment of the workplace. So that is why I am telling you, you are responsible to one another if you are working as a group. So if anyone in the group is not doing well, so you have to help each other. Okay? So be familiar with workshop tools and machines available. Okay? You will be familiarized with it. I will start it today. I will show you some of the tools that you are going to use, so you have already the idea. Apply procedure of leveling in the field, distinguish between good and bad conduit mixes. So these are the learning outcomes. These are the topics that we have to discuss for the whole semester. Identifying the purpose of pipe breaking concrete, recognizing different sizes of steel reinforcement, identifying the different types of wood carpentry, plumbing tools, using and creating a project. So you will be creating a small project. So graduate attributes covered by the course. Effective communication. Simple English you'll do. Maywa, simple English you'll do. Miss Irene, La Atatakalam Arabia. Shui Shui, Wahad Itnan Talata Arba Kamsa, Bukra, Baat Bukra, Badin, Aywa, Yala, only those, only Kadim, what's Kadim? So you have to teach me, huh? Saba Alkiel. You have to teach me when you come here, huh? Okay, so that I just know just a few Arabic words, okay? And of course, the teamwork is very important as a group. Of course, the lifelong learning, whatever you learn here, you will apply it in the outside. In the outside, when you are outside the academy already. Topics and contents to be covered. So course outcome number 1, which is next week, is the introduction to workshop. So we are having already the introduction to workshop now. This is now the introduction. And the next week will be the safety and accident prevention of short-term course on occupational health and safety. Health, safety, and environment. That is week 1. So that will be next week. Then the following week, we'll be applying the procedure of leveling in the field. And then continuation of the leveling exercise. For now, we will just be giving you a theory. After next week, safety. And then that will be your first practical exercise. And then the leveling in the field. I'll show you what is the leveling looks like. My throat dries. Okay, you see this class? Can you see me? Anybody but me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you see what I'm holding now? Okay, everyone. Okay, this is the leveling instrument that you are going to use. Okay, I will teach you how to use this laser level. This is used to measure the distance. Okay, if you have seen on the roads, somebody using this is just like a camera. Okay, so this is very exciting, and this will be part. This is always part of your midterm exam, a skill test. Okay, that is or the midterm exam we call. So I will teach you how to read. Okay. How to use this one, how to focus, how to level. Not clear? Why not clear, teacher? Here? Yeah, this one. See? Okay, this one. This is somewhat an telescopic. But this is used to measure the, so if you are going to proceed on civil engineering, you are going to use this one, okay? You will know how to measure the area of land, okay? So we will be giving you the basic. I will teach you the basic on how to use this laser level, okay? The orange one. Yes, Hassa Fahad. Okay, Hassa Fahad. So cute, your little girl. Next. So that will be the second practical exercise. Now the next practical exercise will be, what's that? Where is that? Will be concrete. You know concrete? You will make tabuk here. So familiarization of concrete distinguish between good and bad concrete mixes. So after leveling will be the making of concrete. Let me show you the concrete. I have here an example. It's very heavy. This is the tabuk. So, yeah, the tabuk. They call it the tabuk. So the girls will do it as a group. So you are 8 girls. You will be in one group. Of course, the girls will be in one group and the boys will also have their own group. Okay, see this one. So your work, this is the group, a work of one group. If you have a good mix, it will show on your output. Okay, this is a good mix, so it shows in the output. And if your output, if you have a good output, it means that you will be given a good mark. You will have full marks of 15. Okay, remember that each practical exercise is 15 marks. Okay, so this is it. So the tabuk is after the leveling. This one, the practical exercise of this is 15 marks. Okay, you will work as a group. You will submit your laboratory exercise individually. The second one, you will make tabuk. It's so heavy. And then the next one, what's next? Okay, there. Next is identifying the purpose of vibrating concrete. Of course, we will test the tabuk that you make. Okay, the tabuk that you do, we will test it and we will see how, by using one machine there, one equipment, the compressive testing machine. So we will see whose work has of good quality. It means that you did well during the laboratory exercise. You did well in doing the concreting procedures. Next, the fourth one is the differences of reinforcement. I have here some different sizes of reinforcement. Okay, I took some different sizes of reinforcement. Okay. You see this reinforcement. I don't know what is this in Arabic, and then there is a bigger one. Okay. Of course, this one should be inside the tabuk, right? When you see those some construction, this steel reinforcement bars is inside the tabuk, in the aqua. Okay? So this one, you should know what is the size of this and what kind of construction is it applicable. Okay? This is a small one. There is a bigger one. Of course, the bigger one for bigger construction jobs, such as the bridges, and this one for small projects only. Ouch! So there. So these are just an example. You should know it because it will be part of your final exam. Maybe midterm exam. Depends. Next, after the different sizes of reinforcement, then comes your skill test. Skill test number 1. So everything that I taught here, everything that you have in the laboratory exercise, the leveling, the tabuk, and the skill reinforcement, and the safety will be part of your skill test number 1. And remember that you will work as a group. Okay, you will work as a group, and then your laboratory exercise will be submitted individually. It's the same thing when you are having the skill test. It will be individual. Okay, so that's why you have each other when you are having your laboratory exercise. Okay, because each member, help each other. Next, then after the skill test number 1 will be the recognizing the types of connection between pipes. Okay, then you will make a simple pipe network. That is course outcome number 6. Let me show you some here. Pipe, small tube pipe. What is this in Arabic? Babe, Are you familiar with this, boys? Familiar with this, huh? Okay. So you will do some connections. These are just short ones. These are just short ones. In the actual, you will make longer ones, long connection of pipes, and then you have to. This is just an example. Connecting it like that. Huh? Even the girls will do this one. You will also cut this one. Ta-da! You will also cut. Bengali. I heard of Bengali. So when my students, when they do this concreting, they say, "Teacher, we are not Bengali, but it is part of your practical exercise, lab exercise." Okay, here, so the pipe. What passes through here, of course, is water. You know already the idea of this, okay? This is just an example. You will work as a group. So maybe you will make a bigger loop, a bigger project. Just an example. You will make your own. Yeah, it will be very easy. Ma fi mushkila, teacher. Next. Yeah, full marks. If you finish, if you make well in your practical exercise, you will be having, of course, full marks. What will I do with your marks, huh? I will give it all to you. Next, different types of wood. Here again, another example. Girls, whatever the boys will do, the girls also will do. The carpentry works. It will be the last part because you will be making some projects. So I have here a wood. We will be having wood carpentry, and the boys and the girls will do some sewing. Okay? And this is individual. So the project will be individual. Okay? So, girls, yahoo! You look at what they did last time in the previous. Boys, see, girls. In the previous, they cut this wood. See, there. This is one of their project. It's either you will do this one. It depends. Another one example. Cutting the wood into shapes. Again, this will be individual. And if it fits, yalla, you'll get full marks. Full marks, teacher, 15 marks. Okay? Easy, easy for the boys. Yeah, I know this is not difficult for you. Actually, this is very fun. Yeah. So I want you to come. Hopefully this pandemic will end. One more example of their project. Previews, You see this one? Class? This is a toolbox. This is a work of one group. You see the names are here. Each group or each member will cut the size. Say they will cut in a trapezoidal size, trapezoidal shape. One member will cut rectangular shape. Another member will cut rectangular shapes. And then, of course, this one. And then they have to, of course, girls, okay? You will do this, You will do the hammering. So it will be really fun in the workshop. So you see class? I take the good one. I take the good one at home, see? And then I put some of the projects here. It's nice, The good one, it means that This project got full marks, got 15 marks. It is very useful, huh? So there. And then after that, after your project will be your skill test number 2. Your skill test number 2 will be identifying some of the instruments or the tools inside the carpentry. Next. Here. This is very important. Assessment plan. Again, for each practical exercise, you will be having 15 marks. That is for full marks. That will be starting next week. That will be your first practical exercise, which is the Operational Health and Safety, the training seminar. I will be giving you the exam, the questionnaires. I will upload it here in the files. So hopefully, if you would answer it perfectly, then you have 15 marks. Health, safety, and environment, 2 marks. And the skill test will be 13 marks. So a total of, mute your mic, please. Okay, so thank you. Skill test of 13 and a total of 30 marks. So this is how it shows, the practical exercise assessment. Attendance, okay, if you were here, so you already have the 3 marks. Analysis, workshop, performance, of course you will do it at home. So you have all the time to read and do. I will be giving you the material so perfectly, you will be having 6 marks. Answers to some supplementary questions. There will be questions for each practical exercise. That is 3 marks. And then conclusion, 3 marks. Conclusion will always answer the question what you did and what you learned. What you did during your practical exercise and what you have learned on the certain laboratory exercise. So hopefully each practical exercise will get 15. 15, 15, 15, 15, and then we'll add and then we'll get the average. Yalla, you'll have a grade of A. And okay, the graduate attitude. So hopefully everyone in section 3 are disciplined individuals, and then whatever I contribute to you, you will apply this knowledge in the outside of the academe. Effective communicators, la Katakalam Arabiya, Miss Irene. So simple English will do. Okay, interpersonal skills and everything. There, the grading system. So everyone aims for a grade of A, A minus, B plus. Inshallah. Inshallah, everyone gets high marks. So you have to work for it, of course. You have to work for it, of course. And one more thing, class. One more thing. You should be consistent. You should be consistent on the mechanical part, on the electrical part, and here on the civil part. Because some students will not attend the mechanical part. Only he or she will attend the civil or the electrical. Even though if you have high marks on the mechanical and civil and then you don't attend on the electrical, maybe your marks will drop down to C minus. Okay? So you should be consistent on the 3, mechanical, electrical, and civil, so that you'll get a full mark of A or A minus. In case of accusation of cheating during a quiz or an examination is proven, the following will be imposed: disciplinary action for cheating case. First offense, 0 marks. Second offense will be dismissal from the college. So this second offense has never been experienced. I have never been experienced with this due to some cheating, dismissal from the college. But listen, the first one, the first offense, I always give this to the students. This happens every practical test, every skill test. I told you that the skill test is individual. Now, how does it becomes a cheating case? When does it becomes a cheating case? It becomes a cheating case when, say for example, I'll give you an example. Here, how it comes a cheating case. So each of you, in the previous, in the practical test, I will let you read. You read something. Where? I will let you read. I am the student. I will read. I don't know how to read. Okay? And then your friend there will tell you what to do. Okay? Will tell you, say, shui shui, maybe your friend read the reading, knows the reading, know how to do. And then when he or she speaks Arabic, that's the time that it is already a cheating. So it is a cheating offense already. So don't talk Arabic during your skill test. You have to talk to me only in English if you have any question. If you talk to your classmate or to any one of your friends, both of you will be given a 0 mark. Don't tell me that I did not tell you this. Okay? I always orient this. I always tell this during the orientation. For any practical test that I will be giving you. Say for example this one. What is the size of this? You don't know, then your classmate will tell you the size of that is 32 millimeter, like that in Arabic. Okay, both of you will get 0. And remember that each practical exercise is 13 marks. 13 marks. So please behave during the skill test. You study well. Okay, so there, then last. So there. A student will be considered as late when she arrives after minutes of the class start time. Being late for 3 times in the class will be considered as 1 class absences. Now here, in our online, 45 minutes before the time, say 45 minutes before 10 or 9:45, you can start entering this Microsoft Team. Okay, you can start entering here. I will be opening this one already, and then you can start entering, and then I will start maybe at 10:05 or 10:10. Okay. Okay, then if there is a receipt exam, this receipt exam is for those, for example, the lab exercise or skill test will be individual, and if we don't know, some unavoidable circumstances may happen, okay, with such a valid excuse, say you got sick or something unavoidable happened with a letter signed by the head of the department or head of the section, then that would be the time that I will be giving you some receipt exam. Shukran. So that's all for today. This is just a bit of orientation, and it is uploaded in your file. Okay? Now, do you have any question? Raise your hands if you have any question. No question? Oh, very good. Very good, my section 3. Now, I will be calling your names. You are here on my list. As I call your name, you raise your hand. Okay? Raise your hand, and then I will check the attendance here, just to make sure, double check. Understood? Ali Kamis, raise your hand. I want your hands. Where is your hand? Here in the upper of your, you can see, raise your hand. See? This one, I'm raising my hand. Okay? Where's Ali Kamis? This, oh, there. Okay, good, good, good. I see. Aya, Ahmed, raise your hand. As I call your name and then you have raised your hand and I check the attendance already, you can now leave the room. You can leave the meeting room, okay? And if you want to still stay, that's okay until I'm here. Next, Ayat Abdallah Muhammad. Ayat Abdallah Muhammad, good. Okay, you are present. I know your attendance. This attendance, your allowances will depend on your attendance, so don't be absent. It will depend on your salary, they were saying, huh? Da'a Hamed Muhammad Al-Dahali. Da'a Hamed Muhammad Al-Dahali. Where are you? You left, huh? Did you sleep, Da'a? Da'a Hamed, I will call again, huh? Hamed Hamud Humaid Al-Saidi. Yeah. You are Hamed Hamud Salim Humaid Al-Saidi. And then another one, Hamed Salim Nasser Salim Al-Ghefeili. Are you here? I think you're not here. Hi there. So where are you? Hamed Salim Nasser Salim. Raise your hand as I call your name. Only Hamed Hamud is there. Da'a is not here. Hamed Salim Nasser Salim, not here. Hasa Fahad. Okay, good. Huwaida Hamdan Nasser Hamdan Al Samasami. So long are your names. Yeah, thank you. Next, Ikram Salim Kalfan Said Al-Ghassani. Actually, I love pronouncing your name, so my tongue will be used of it. Okay, Manar Mansur Muhammad Al-Riyami. Manar Mansur, okay, and Marwan Mubarak Abdullah Muhammad Al-Salhi. Let me see here. See, Darwa left. Maybe he is eating now. He's taking his lunch. Masud Nasser Al-Ghafri. Masud. Okay. Muhammad Badal Ali Al-Husni. Muhammad Badal Ali Al-Husni is not here. Muhammad Salim Muhammad Al-Shamakhi. Okay. Muhammad Salim Muhammad Al-Shamakhi. Omran Isa Kamis Al-Falaiti. Omran, where are you, Omran? Are you there? Omran, okay, there. I see your hand. Osama Muhammad Mubarak Hamdan Al-Fahadi. Osama, are you there, Osama? I think Osama is not here. Yeah. Osama is absent. Shukri Faiz Sawad Al-Harasi. Shukri. Okay, Shukri there. Sultan Kalaf Hamed Hilal Al-Dahali. Sultan? Sultan is absent. I guess, huh? Ah, there, I see. Yes. Sultan Kalaf? Okay, good. I see your hand. Sarah Kami Saif Al-Harasi. Sarah. Okay, there, good. Tahani Said Salim Al-Julandani. Good, I see your hand. Usama Saleh Salim Al-Farsi. Oh, I forgot to record this. Okay, anyway. Usama Saleh Salim Al-Farsi. Okay, there. Wisam. Wisam Said Obay. Wisam. I think he's absent. Okay, there. Yes. Yahya Nasser. Yahya Nasser Abdallah Al-Harasi. Yahya. I think he's absent, huh? Again, I will call those who were more, Da'a. One more, Da'a. Hamid Muhammad Al-Dahali. Absent, huh? Why did he come inside but he is absent? Hamid Salim Nasser Salim Al-Gifeli. Ahmed Salim Nasser Salim, okay there. Muhammad Badal. I think Muhammad Badal is not here. Muhammad Badal Al-Musni, he is absent. He is really absent. And Yahya Nasser, not here. Even in the list, he is not here. So Osama absent. Osama Muhammad. He is not inside, huh? Osama. Okay, so class, I think everyone I called already and the rest. Osama absent, Da'a absent, and Yahya. Just to be clear, okay? I will download the attendance list. Okay, so that is all for today, class. So come again next week. I will discuss the first practical exercise, and nice meeting you. Although I don't see you, just your letters here, but I'm still glad that you came. Actually, in the previous semester, every first meeting, only few students will come, maybe 5 or 8 only, and I don't have usually this orientation. But for now, because this is an online class, 95% came, or 98% of the class came, even with my previous, even last Sunday, Monday, and then today, 98% of my students came. So it's better because you are just comfortable at your home. Okay? So that's all for now. We will not consume the 2 hours. Good day and take care, everyone. Avoid going out as much as possible because of this pandemic. Is any one of you have been infected by this COVID? Any one of you? Hopefully none of you was infected, and even your family members. Okay? So, good day and hope to see you again, or hope to be with you again next week. I will be leaving now. And okay, bye bye. I will upload all the materials. Okay, I will upload all the materials. Bye for now. Have a nice day. And I will end the meeting by section 3. Kain po tayo. Nagutom si teacher. Nagutom si teacher. Ay! Kain tayo. Nagutom po ako. Pansit. For long life. Thank you po. Thank you po, at Leo Balino. Salamat po sa pagdaan ng lahat. Nagklase po ako. Salamat po. Salamat po sa mga bumisita. Salamat po sa mga congratulations nyo. Thank you po.